Hello, bright and shiny beacon of light. We want to tell you about our upcoming group coaching program, our Manifestation Masterclass, and rather than me try to read a script and describe to you what it is, I've got Jessica Lee here who is going to do, what are you going to do?
Quiz Michael.
You're going to quiz me. Am I nervous? Yes, I'm nervous. So if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to, well, you're going to be entertained. And if you're watching on our website, you're probably going to be entertained as well. As for me, I wish I could sit back and relax and check out what's going to happen now as you're staring me down. Why are you staring me down?
I'm eye gazing.
You're eye gazing. All right, Ms. Eye Gazer. What do you want to ask me about? So we've got this program coming up. It's starting...
Tell me the basics.
The basics, it's a 10-week program. It's open to only 20 people. Going to be lots of one-on-one attention. It is a group coaching program, meaning there's going to be lots of interaction to help you to grow, to change, to find what you're looking for in life, to feel better, kind of to shine bright. It's going to be starting approximately, I believe it's September 27th. Here comes Sir Meowsers, who always likes to get on camera during this.
So he's going to be part of the group coaching program.
He is going to be part of the group coaching program.
He's going to be in charge of holding space.
I like it. So again, September 27th, you don't want to scratch that, Sir Meowsers, which is a Thursday, which will be at, I believe it's 5 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. Is that correct?
Actually, 6:30 Mountain Time.
So 4:30 Eastern Time, 6:30. Do I have that backwards?
No, you're yeah.
I have that backwards. Good that we have the boss here.
He's failing the quiz.
6:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Eastern Time, 5:30 Pacific Time. And for everybody in the UK and points in Europe, if it's 6:30 here, it's going to be late. It's going to be at 1:30 UK time, AM that is, and 2:30 Europe time. But if you're interested in the UK or Europe, talk with us. We may have a way for you to be able to attend without being there in person, although there's lots of great stuff for being there in person. All right, what more questions do you have for me? Or do you want me to go over more of the basics, what each week is going to entail, why it's so beneficial for people, how it can help change people's lives? Is that what you're looking for?
Well, I'm kind of curious to know how this program developed. Now, you started out working on yourself.
Oh, yeah. So I started off working on myself, a very long time ago. Started off with Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins, Robin Sharma, Stephen Covey, all of the greats, and working to both rewire my mind and to help set myself up for success. It's now, law of attraction, I'm not trying to necessarily help people attract a Ferrari, although that's kind of cool, but it's really about changing from the inside first so that you have greater health, you have greater peace, you have greater happiness in your life. For myself, as I started to get those pieces in place, I became a tractor magnet for more goodness. That's really what, to me, law of attraction is about, is as your vibration goes up, as what I call shining bright, the more that you shine bright, the more that you attract goodness, Sir Meowsers, yourself, although you would say, you know, you had some say in this matter, but the more that you attract goodness into your life. Now, along those lines, having a routine in place, something that we help teach in the program, helps you to be able to more methodically bring about what you desire in life, more methodically change your life, raise your vibration, and begin to shift everything. So early on, I was doing a lot of coaching work, and I found my clients were improving, yet I was still struggling. And I wondered what was going on. Well, I had a lot of accountability for my clients. I was here for them. And because of that accountability, they were taking methodical steps in getting things done. I, without a coach, was in the wild, wild west. And so I didn't have a routine in place for myself. I didn't have that accountability. That's actually where a program like this comes into place, because you're going to have that accountability. You're going to have somebody there helping you each step of the way, and you're going to have that routine. Once I started to get that routine in place and started to get the pieces in place that we teach in this program, everything changed.
Cool. So can you tell me a little bit more about how you help people raise their vibration? Or you could use a fictitious coaching client as an example.
I want to use Sir Meowsers as an example. If Sir Meowsers was a coaching client.
Okay.
If Sir Meowsers was a coaching client.
I think he's flying pretty high, so...
Sir Meowsers, can we use you just for a... So, as I was saying, if Sir Meowsers was a coaching client, the first thing that I would want to do is help him get from the monkey mind, from KEGO, into K-Heart Radio, to be able to hear the inner wisdom that's going on inside. We have so much guidance inside of ourselves, but because the mind is chattering, that's a kind way to put it, is screaming left and right, and so many radio stations are going on at once, we can't hear clearly what's going on. So we're basically overwhelmed. We have no idea where to start, how to start. We're stuck, and we feel icky. So our vibration is a very base level. So the first thing I do is help people to be able to crank this down, crank this up, so that they can hear their inner wisdom.
And one of the tools that you use for that is?
Automatic writing. Absolutely. Automatic writing is a process by which you meditate each morning. That helps get your vibration up. And then you go into kind of a, I'll call it a hypnagogic state, a half here, half not here state, meditative state, where you put your pen to paper and the words begin to flow. The more those words begin to flow, that's your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, the more you can hear it more clearly throughout the entire day. And that becomes a huge game changer. Because when your mind is chattering, you're going, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to turn, I don't know, your vibration is through the floor. When you feel something or someone's got your back, when you can hear the inner wisdom more clearly, when you get that inner guidance that tells you everything's going to be all right, and here are some key steps to take, you feel much, much better. That's really what transformed our lives. The big difference between us and our years in Maui, and we were doing well there for a while, the big difference between then and now is that we dive into that inner wisdom. And so that's the first thing. If I was coaching Sir Meowser, she's already got this dialed, is I would help him learn automatic writing. I would help him be able to dive in on the inside. Whatever it takes. Yes, you can. Yeah. Instead of diving in on the inside.
Just don't give him a chalkboard.
Oh my God. No, God, that would not be good.
Okay.
So that would be step number one. Step number two that we have to do is we have to look for energetic blocks, wounds, things that are keeping our vibration
Before
down.
we move to step number two,
yes.
Step number one is part of an online course that we're also offering as part of the whole Manifestation Masterclass group coaching package.
Oh yeah,
so,
as part of the package, you get three things, if I understand this right. One, you get the automatic writing course, which has about 50 videos to walk you through this step by step. Second, you get the magical morning routine. To build a routine, which is one of the steps that we're going to be doing here for all of our master manifestors. So in our group coaching program, we're going to help you individually be able to build your routine. Third piece will be coming out in beginning of October, which is the magical evening routine. That is one of the challenges that people have in putting meditation in place in the morning, and putting automatic writing in place in the morning, and putting intention work in place in the morning, and people are going, I don't have time for that. Part of the reason we feel we don't have time is either we can't get to bed at a reasonable time to get up early, or as something like 87% of people, at least in the US, are struggling with, we can't get a good night's sleep. And so the magical evening routine is going to help you to get that good night's sleep so that you get the quality of sleep so that you're not waking up so exhausted that you continuously snooze and snooze and snooze and have to get up later.
Well, I know that when I get better sleep, I'm less anxious in the morning. I'm less in a fight or flight mode.
Sir Meowsers is tearing things up, ripping things up.
He's doing his automatic writing.
Oh, I thought it was interesting
on tissue boxes.
Because you were talking about how your anxiety levels can be up in the morning. And I'm watching out of the corner of my eye as he goes.
Yes, he's role playing. Anyway, so when I am getting better sleep, I'm less likely to look for all the things to worry about in life. I'm in a place where I'm looking for opportunities instead of looking for problems to solve.
Absolutely. And so that evening routine really is such an incredible gift you give to yourself, for the family, for everyone, and then for every day that follows after that. And what I found with the magical evening routine and with sleep is it compounds. You get a little bit more sleep. Well, we know if you get a little less sleep and a little less sleep and a little less sleep, you're a loon by the end of the week. You're completely exhausted, can't think straight, have no patience. basically your cup is overflowing with overwhelm. You can't think clearly. The reverse is true too. If you get just a little bit more sleep, and just a little bit more, and just a little bit more, or get just a little bit more sleep and put in a little meditation. Just a little bit more sleep, put in a little piece of the puzzle in place for that next morning. The peace that you get, the relaxation that you get, the calm that you get, and the reservoir of patience, of inner strength, of, they say willpower is a myth. You do have some willpower, just when you're exhausted, it's gone. That reservoir goes up, and the motivation and the inspiration goes up, way up. And that's all from putting an evening routine in place, which is another piece of the puzzle that we work on directly. You get the program, but we also work on it directly through group coaching to help you put that evening routine in place, that magical morning routine in place, your automatic writing in place. And then because it's group coaching, it means you can interact, ask questions. This is working, this isn't working. Michael, why am I not able to get X, Y, or Z? Jessica, I want your unique perspective, not Michael's perspective. I'm struggling with this. Have you ever struggled with that? What can I do?
So just to clarify, these 3 online courses, the automatic writing experience, the magical morning routine, the magical evening routine, they're all available through inspirenationuniversity.com. And at full price, they're all $97 each. Yep. So nearly $300 that they're getting as part of the group coaching program.
You get that as part of the group coaching program free. And on top of that, we will work with you on each piece of that puzzle. Right. Those are very standalone programs.
Those are programs.
Do it yourself.
Exactly. It's self-paced. There's over 40 videos plus bonuses. So in this group coaching program, you're going to bring out the highlights, and they can also watch the online courses on their own for more.
And on top of that, this is so funny with me, others here, there's the accountability piece. That's one of the reasons that coaching works so well and group coaching works so well, is that you get accountability. You're given homework, you're given assignments. We want you to work on getting to sleep earlier, getting up earlier. We want you to report back on how that is doing, how you're doing at it, so that we can fine tune, we can tune the dial, turn the dial with you. Oh wow, we've got everything going on. So now we've got Jessica's folks calling her during this. I hope you are entertained. I'm loving this. So and that's accountability too. Like, we're like your parents. No, scratch that. But you're going to get that accountability, and we're going to help you fine tune. That's where I was going with the dial before the phone rang. So what's working, what's not? Maybe we shift the little things a little bit here. Maybe we change them a little bit there. What's your unique circumstance in life? It's not a generic program. We're working with you each week, each Thursday night. We're going to say, how are things going? What can we do to make things better? Where are your challenge? What's working? What's not?
And there's homework every week.
There is homework. I love giving homework. Some of the homework's real easy. Some of it more challenging. Some of it you may not want to do. That's okay, because there's no judgment involved with coaching. You've got 2 great coaches here going to be working with you. What we're going to find is the basic premise of all of our coaching is helping you to flow like water downhill. We don't want you to have to work harder. We don't even want to make you work smarter. We want to find a way to help build micro habits to put you in the flow so everything goes real easily from A to B to C. When we find something not working, we try to find a way to get you back into that flow, and we look for where the emotional blocks, wounds, or sticking points that you have to move past. That's actually a big part of this program. That's exactly what is missing. When you watch The Secret or something like that, and they say, just picture your hands on the wheel of the vroom, vroom. What they don't say is that your subconscious may be going, fool, you don't have the money for that. You're never going to have the money for that. Sorry. Law of attraction is equal parts manifestation and equal parts reprogramming the subconscious to accept the new programming. If you can't accept the programming, then you can go, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy. And your subconscious is going, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Me, myself, years ago, I've told this story a bunch of times, but why not again? I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I said that in front of a mirror. Then I went and shattered the mirror, along with other things in the room, because my subconscious completely rejected that. So we are going to help you rewrite your subconscious. This is like, I don't want to call it hypnotherapy on crack. Would that be a good way to put it? We're going to give you the tools to rewire your subconscious. So many people are talking about it. It drives me nuts. Law of attraction. All you do is repeat your affirmations, repeat your mantras. No, no, no. We've got to take care of the junk on the inside. We've got to go from the 10% conscious to the 90% unconscious. Or else it's the equivalent of taking that tiny little hammer that the guy used in Shawshank Redemption and 30 or 40 years of chipping away at the wall behind the poster before he can escape. We want to shortcut that process. That means we grab a big hammer, a jackhammer, and we go for the subconscious instead. And that's a lot of the work we're going to be doing. And that's the biggest thing that I've learned in what are 950 or so shows right now, is that conscious efforts help consciously. They make us feel a little bit better. They make us feel like we're doing something. But if we don't get at the subconscious, and let me be truthful between you and me, I've had to do a lot of work on this, and I still have a lot more work to do because of the programming that I got as a child. We all got as a child. So the subconscious work is the most important work in the world to me, and for my coaching clients because of how beneficial I'm finding it and how much I still get to do. The subconscious is the 90% of the brain that's running all of the programs. You can say, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, and then stub your toe and go, you lousy. Please forgive me. It's your subconscious. So to me, what I've learned from guests is how powerful that is. And that to me is everything. And so that's a big part of the program here, is we're going to help you to rewire your mind.
Real quick, what are some of the tools that you use to do that?
There's everything from tapping and tapping meditations. And it's not my tool, but I'll introduce very briefly emotion code to people as well. And that's Dr. Bradley Nelson's work, and we absolutely love him. There is rewriting the subconscious in automatic writing. There's rewriting the subconscious through guided meditations. There's rewiring the subconscious through hypnagogic work, through visualization work, through theta brainwave entrainment work, on and on and on. Each one of these tools, and we're going to work with one new tool each week. We're not going to overwhelm you. We're going to make it super simple for people. Because if we overwhelm you, you're not going to do anything. But you're going to get one new tool to work on the subconscious each week. And we're going to very, very gently introduce these things so that you get stick. Because my key word in all coaching is sustainability. If it's not sustainable, it doesn't matter. It's useless. It's a flash in the pan. It's like taking one exercise from an interview one week and then randomly going to another exercise for the next week and then another exercise for the next week. And then you're in this pea soup of exercises and you can't get yourself out of the hole. And so we're going to make it clean and easy and help you figure out what resonates best with you. Now, with that said, I might be jumping the gun, but I want to go into group intention work here.
Okay.
Because, so if you've caught our interviews with Lynn McTaggart, she has this process, I think it's called Group of 8, or
she has a book called The Power of 8.
Power of 8. And what she found is that if 8 people got together and meditated on a single intention, that tension didn't even have to be for an individual. It could be for world peace. It could be for lower crime rates. It could be for anything. But if you meditate together on that one common goal, everybody benefits with whatever they were looking for. So if you wanted greater health, you got greater health. Somebody else wanted more wealth, they got more wealth. Somebody wanted to repair their relationship, the relationship started getting better. Whatever was the individual intention, just the act of the group coming together and meditating together, everybody's intention kind of amped up. It helped to come about. And so what we're going to do with everybody is we are going to set an intention together. We're going to meditate together. You're each going to have your own unique goal thing that you're looking for. And that's another piece. I won't tangent too much, but we're going to help you find your goals, your purpose, your path, your direction, so that you're not going, this is all great, Michael, but I don't know where to go or where to start. But then we're going to come together and meditate, and I call it to the power of 10, to the power of 15, to the power of 20. The more people that we have doing this together, it amps up the group intention to the max.
Well, we participated in a group intention experiment with Lynn McTaggart.
We did, on crime rates on East St. Louis.
There were thousands of people around the world meditating and intending for less crime.
Yeah. And, you know, I must be honest, I haven't checked. I was talking about this in the show with CJ a couple of days ago. I want to check and see if they have the results in. In the past, we've had lower crime rates in D.C. from this, huge, much lower crime rates. They've actually had wars that have ended on group intention on that. So I'll be very excited to see. But what's most intriguing to me is anything that we put in the, I call it the jukebox. I know that's real old school. But anything that you drop in the jukebox of your mind or your heart during that time when we're doing that group intention work gets amplified. Mm-hmm. And I know our show went through the roof after that. And I can't say there's a direct relation, but that's been in my heart, is how do we reach and help more people? How do we reach and help more people? And I've watched, for example, we did that group intention work this spring. This summer, when historically shows go quieter for the summer because everybody's out having a good time, hopefully, our show went through the roof. Mm-hmm. Is there a correlation? I can't say for sure. I got to think it helped, though. I got to think meditating with thousands of other people at the same time helps. And now you're going to have 20 people you're going to do it with on a weekly basis together. And I believe that's huge.
That's what I'm most excited about, actually. So earlier you mentioned group meditations. Mm-hmm. You're going to be leading guided meditations.
Yep.
And also brainwave entrainment music.
Yes.
So those are two bonuses that we're offering. Can you explain a little bit more about each?
Well, we're going to do a meditation together each week. We're going to have a recording of that, so you're going to be able to hear that. And we're going to have some free brainwave entrainment music for people. Brainwave entrainment music is the theta, our brains vibrate at different frequencies. And the simplest way to think about this is you turn on music in your car so that you feel better, so that you vibrate in alignment, in accord with that music. Music changes our brainwave state. Mm-hmm. And so theta brainwave music is music that's designed, it's kind of a binaural beat kind of music, to help you to get in a calmer, quieter place, to be able to access the subconscious, to be able to access your most creative place, and for you able to tinker on the inside, to reprogram, and also hear the deepest words of wisdom. It kind of opens a door between yourself and your highest self. And so I've made a bunch of theta brainwave music, and we're going to include that for free for people, and highly recommend that you use that during your meditation time.
And you're also going to be including delta brainwave.
Oh, gosh, yes. So brainwave entrainment music doesn't just help you focus. It doesn't just help you calm down. It can literally help you on tests and things like that. But it can also help you to sleep. Delta brainwave music helps you get into the delta brainwave state, a slower, calmer state, to help you to sleep. And so we'll have pieces of music that you can listen to when you go to sleep to help you to get a faster, deeper night's sleep.
Awesome.
Anything else you want to cover? Are we pretty good here?
Could you tell me a little bit more about who this program is for? Like, who would be the ideal candidate?
The ideal candidate is someone who said, I know what to do, I just can't get it done. Or I'm overwhelmed by all the possible ways to do this, I just don't know where to begin. Or someone who's saying, I want to make great changes in my life. Where do I go? Who do I turn to? How do I begin this process? I know that life can get even better. I can feel even better. I'm here to do more, to be more, to feel more. That's who it's for. So if you're looking to change your life, I know that sounds rather generic, but really, somebody who is motivated to make great change and has no idea how or where to turn. Not somebody who just wants to attract a Ferrari. That's cool, although I'd say an electric Ferrari these days. Let's be as kind to the planet as we possibly can be. But it's really, if you want to take your life, if you want to take your life to the next level, and I don't mean that as well, I'm a level 5 and I'm a level 6. What I mean is if you want to feel better, if you know there's something more for you, if you feel you're not quite on track, on path, don't know where the right direction is, and you know now is the time, because if not now, then when? Now is the time to make change. I just don't know where to begin. We can help you. It's so excited because for 20 lucky people, I know we are going to truly transform their lives. I also know doing the group intention work together, it's going to truly transform our lives. And that's really, really cool as well. So it will make a massive difference for you. I guess the better question is, who wouldn't be good for this program? And if you're not, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. We'll make the work easy. We'll make it step by step. But if somebody's not able to take that first step and say, I'm going to sign up and I'm going to see what happens, then it's not going to be for them. That's that initial, where's my cattle prod? We can poker everybody. We can get everybody going. Anything else you want to add?
I just know for myself a few years ago when somebody asked me, what do you want to do with your life? Or what do you even enjoy doing? I didn't have an answer. I was completely lost. So I think it's even a program for people who don't know what they want.
Hugely so.
They just know they want to be happier. They want less stress. They want a more fulfilling life.
It's a program that will help you hear your inner wisdom and be able to follow it. I call life a giant scavenger hunt. You'll be able to follow the breadcrumbs, go from one piece to the next, to the next, to the next, and see where life leads you. Or also call it pulling on the golden string. You're going to be able to quiet the mind so you're out of that fight or flight state. Because in that panic state, you can't think or hear your heart. So we help calm things down so you can hear more clearly. Then you're open to more possibilities and you start to get guidance. And that changes everything. That is, I have so many coaching clients that come to me and they want to leave their job or they've just left their job. And they want to move fast and they want to move really fast. They want to get things done and go, 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 go. Mm-hmm. And the trick is when they do that, they jump basically from one paradigm to the same paradigm, just from one bowl to the next. Nothing changes. Instead, you need a pattern interrupt. You need a pause. You need a program, individual coaching or group coaching, to step back and say, what's working, what's not, where do I really want to go? Because if not, you quit your job, you quit your relationship, you quit one life, and you throw yourself right back into the same thing with a different partner, a different job, a different everything, but nothing's changed.
Or the universe throws a wrench into your life and forces you to change.
That can be a gift, but a very, very painful gift. That's why I say kind, gentle, easy, good. The universe will always, if you're ready, gradually turn up the volume, turn it up more, and if you still don't listen, it grabs the wrench or the 2x4 and gets busy on you to help you with a pattern interrupt to change your life. This is more of a kind, gentle, easy, good pattern interrupt with a program to help you find out what's going on in the inside, to hear from the universe, so to speak, and make those changes for your highest good, for the highest good of all, but in the kindest, gentlest, easiest way possible. So with that said, anything else here, or should I go into just the sale that we've just started?
I think that's all I've got for now. If people have questions, they can write comments under the YouTube video, or they can send an email to coaching@inspirenationshow.com.
And on that note, last week, if you did send an email to coaching@inspirenationshow.com and it came back or blew up, and you wondered, what happened? Where did Inspire Nation go? Have Michael and Jessica disappeared? Has Sir Meowser's taken over everything and hit one key too many on the laptop while walking across it? What did happen?
We were porting over our website from one server to another, and the email portion didn't get ported over quite correctly.
We got ported. Coaching@inspirenationshow.com. So, here's what I know, because Jessica's more into the nuts and bolts, but I do know it's on sale. It's on big sale. I am amazed at how much it's on sale. It's on sale for $300 off, isn't it? So, is there a coupon code? Is there something they need to know? How does this work?
So, we'll have the coupon codes in the description, but there's two payment options. There's one payment, and then there's a 3 monthly payment.
Okay.
That's going.
There is
payment plan.
3-month payment plan.
There we go.
Just $19.95, 3 easy payments, and we'll send you the blah blah blah. Yes.
It slices and dices and juliennes.
And we'll not only give you 1, we'll give you 2, we'll give you 3, plus these pipe cleaners, so you can go. Anyway.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Don't get me started.
So there's one payment or there's the payment plan. Okay. And for the one payment, the coupon code is SAVE300. And for the payment plan, it's SAVE100x3.
Excellent. And you'll have that below for people.
Okay.
Any last words of wisdom you want to let people know? We are excited. I guess I'm jumping in first. Just the last thing that no, you go first, then I'll go.
Well, the way it's going to work is, if you've been to the YouTube live streams, it's kind of like that. We're interacting with you, but it's so much more, it's richer because we do it over Zoom. And
teleconference.
Yeah, and everybody has their video and their audio, so we can see and hear you. And it's very interactive. It's a lot of fun. And even as an introvert, I find it a lot of fun because it's only 20 people, so you get to know everybody and they become friends.
And we do lots of fun exercises, the woohoo exercises and all sorts of things to help raise your vibration so you get off and you're kind of, I can only speak for myself, kind of buzzy. So I'm like, So the last thing that I had is join the program. It'll change your life. We would love to see you, to meet you, to work with you. And we know I have had a hard time tooting my horn in the past. Tooting my horn in the past. It sounds like something from Jerry Maguire. We're not even going there. But I have had a hard time tooting my horn in the past. But I know, if there's one thing that I know, that I love Jessica and the kitties. If there's a second thing that I know.
You love your parents.
I do love my parents.
And
my sister.
And nephews.
Yes, and that there's a higher power, something guiding us and guiding all of this beautiful madness. No, what I know is that at this point, with all of the years, 20 plus years of coaching, all of the people that we've had on the show, all of the coaching that I do on a regular basis, we change lives. We radically change lives. Somebody comes in and says, I want to work on a relationship. We change their whole life and for the better. I want to work on a job. We dive in on the inside and they're working somewhere else that's like their dream job or career that they never even thought of before. So much better than ever. We get in, you come in wanting to fix one area of your life, whatever that one area is. You may not even know that area. And when you get involved with us and with me in coaching, everything changes. And even now I feel a little, it's not that I'm insecure, it's such a powerful toot of the horn, yet it's true time after time after time after time. So if you want to, humbly speaking, if you want to raise your vibration, to change your life, to feel better, to have better relationships, to have more income, whatever it is, if you just want to go through a richer experience and a deeper experience in life, I know this will do that for you and will do it for you more than you ever, ever, ever could have imagined. Was that good at putting my horn?
Yeah. You know why it works though?
Please tell me.
Because when you're in your coaching sessions, when you're in a group coaching call, you're plugged in.
Yeah. It's true.
You're connected to source. And whatever comes through you isn't from you, like this part of you. It's from here. That's why it works.
And it's why you know that if I'm exhausted or whatever is going on or something, and we flip that on switch for coaching or group coaching, it's like Michael's left the room, somebody else, a higher, more improved version has shown up.
Yes.
So, and you'll get that. You'll get the higher, improved version of me, the one who also shows up for each and every one of the interviews. Because those interviews, I honestly, between you and me, I have no idea what I'm going to say on them, and I am scared out of my mind because I have no idea.
Well, he's read the book. He's written like over 100 questions.
Absolutely.
But he doesn't know what questions he's going to ask.
I don't know what's going to come out. I have no idea where it's going to go. All I know is I go into a place of prayer beforehand. I set intention, which we'll be teaching about. I create a sacred space. We'll be teaching that as well. And then I bring a level of presence, which we'll be teaching about as well. And in that presence, and from the training with automatic writing and the other tools you'll learn, I go quiet. And when the time is right, I hear what to ask next. And you'll often hear me on the show going, you know, I didn't plan on asking this. However, what can you tell me about the green trash can? I can't believe you asked about that. What?
I'm so glad you asked about that.
Exactly. And that's what we'll do in coaching as well.
So again, go to inspirenationuniversity.com and click on any links for the Manifestation Masterclass group coaching program. It's 10 weeks. It's over Zoom.
How excited are you for it?
I'm really excited.
Why are you so excited?
Because a lot of our work is online, and I could go through the whole day just sitting in front of my computer doing my work, and I'm not interacting with people, but this program is an opportunity for me to interact with people. And I crave that. Even though you like to call me shy, I don't like that label. I'll admit to being an introvert-ish. But I just love connecting with people. I love that heart-to-heart connection. And I think we both just really care a lot about people and helping them.
How much fun did you have in our last group coaching program?
I had a lot of fun, surprisingly.
And we've kept in touch with those people, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've made dear, dear friends. So we're going to become your friends. If you want, that is, of course. But, yeah, it's really special. It's really, really special.
And we got to meet one of them in person.
We did. And someday in the not too distant future, we're going to have some sort of a conference, retreat, something. And I bet even more of them will come. So that's it from here. I send you all my love, Jessica.
I do the same.
And so does Sir Meowsers, who has wandered off at this point, along with Lumi and Lovebug. Come join us in this program. You are going to absolutely love it. It's a life changer. You are going to be looking back at fall of 2018 and wonder, to steal Dane Here's language, how does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? And I am so thankful I took part in this program. It's completely changed my life. And my last comment I have, everything in life is about compounding, which means this momentum. King Mo, all hail King Mo for momentum. The sooner that you start with doing the work, the more it creates change here, which creates more change here, and more here, and more here, and more here. And it creates a snowball of positivity in your life that just keeps growing and growing and growing. It's sort of like when we go, oh, I wish I had gotten in with Apple or Coca-Cola or Facebook and bought stock on day number 1. Where would I be now? The sooner that you act on your life, the greater the change over time.
And everybody around you benefits. We've heard so many people tell us about how much happier their spouses are, or their kids get to spend more time with them.
It's completely contagious. And it's contagious and what would be a good word? Drug-free? I want to say that it's a positive. That joke didn't work, did it?
I don't know. It's kind of like hypnagogic crack. Didn't you use that phrase?
Come on over to inspirenationuniversity.com and get your own hypnagogic crack. We send all our love your way. See you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Meow.
See you in the group coaching program.
See you in the group coaching program.